What's up, guys? So pretty rough day. Played the Bears. I think we lost 31-14. Not a lot of good things happen. But I'm just gonna get into it on my thoughts on overall in the game. So overall, I feel like this team is very 2014-esque, where we have an amazing offense and a terrible defense. I think overall we're probably anywhere from 7 to 10 win team. 10 being if things really go right, but honestly, we're probably more realistically looking at 7 to 8. Which isn't terrible, given how bad our defense now looks or is. I guess that was something that I think Micah helped hide it, but I also think he wouldn't be hiding it this year. Even with a star edge rusher, the scheme and the DB's horrendous. But I'm just going to go to offense, defense, and next step kind of breakdown. So offense, CD getting hurt really fucking sucks. Hopefully it's nothing too long term, but without him, it's clear that this offense is a lot worse. They're still pretty damn good, I would say. But it hurts a lot, because Dak and CD's chemistry is just ridiculous. I don't know if you can make the argument there's not a duo that's better than them two when it comes to their chemistry. George Pickens still very good. Had a bad drop, and he got very emotional. Hopefully, I want to say Dak and CD can kind of help with his emotions, because I feel like they're both very calm and collected. Outside of the one playoff game where CD was just bitching for no reason, I feel like both of them are pretty good about keeping him calm, or can be keeping him calm. But I'm not really concerned with him. That was a pretty rough game. Sure, it sucked for him because one, CD got hurt, and two, he was doing really good. Had a couple catches, touchdown, stuff like that. So that's probably the biggest thing, because he was doing good, and so it hurts more. But Devontae Williams is great. He's a really hard runner, and I really appreciate that, because we have not had that in a long time. I think I want to see him get a bit better in the passing game, because I feel like some of the angles he takes, it's kind of just go get the first down. There was one where he did a spin, and he got the first down, but he literally could have just caught it and just ran to the sideline and did as much yardage. He probably got 2 or 3 more yards. And that's kind of being nitpicky, but at the same time, if he spun into someone, he's not getting that first down. We're now at 4th and inches, and I'd like to not risk a 4th down, turnover on downs. Next is the line. The line is very much improved. They gave us some sacks, but overall, drastically better than last season. And we lost Cooper Beebe, so this is not fully healthy group, but very much better. Guyton, pretty good. Definitely better than last season. I don't think he's truly been tested, but he started on Myles Garrett last year, so anything's better than that. But I would say he's vastly improved. Booker's had some rookie moments, he got flattened today, but he's a rookie and he's great in the run game. So it's just something for an improvement. Given our offensive line staff, I feel confident he will. One thing I did want to say is this team doesn't feel like they can play from behind that well when CD is out. And when CD's in, I think we can easily play from behind and just kind of score at will. Without CD, I think it's a lot harder. I think we can do it, but not often, which is unfortunate, because now that we get into the defense, our secondary is probably a league worst, and we will probably be playing from behind often. This secondary is horrendous. Donovan Wilson, he just needs to be gone. Diggs needs to be gone. Eberflus. This may be an overreaction. I want him, I say that in like realistic terms, cutting your or letting go your defensive coordinator before even like a quarter of the season is up is an insane move. But holy shit, dude. Our opponents are averaging an insane amount of points and insane amount of yards. It's ridiculous, and it's purely scheme. Why do we run zone so much? Why don't like, and it doesn't even feel like they were doing anything to hide it. I don't see guys moving around or anything like that. It's like they just simple. All right, look at the safeties, figure out what they're in, and you know where to throw it to. And like Russell Wilson isn't gonna have a problem reading a basic zone. Caleb Williams is now what, third or fourth year? I hope he can read his zone by then. I don't know if there's many quarterbacks in the league that can't. Like, it's just terrible. And then Jack Sanborn, oh my god, he was praised so much by Bears fans. And that guy sucks. He sucks. At least he sucks in Eberflus's scheme. Why is this guy? Well, one, his what he's expected to do is kind of ridiculous. Like, why is this guy expected to guard or cover like 30 yards of the middle of the field? Like, he should not be trying to guard like a go route from the tight end, or not a go, but like a straight down the middle. He's never going to be able to do that. Like, he's not fast enough. On top of that, our edges are some ass. Ezaraku, the rookie, he's all right. There's potential there. Sam Williams, so disappointing. Dante Fowler, incredibly disappointing. Like, didn't the guy get like 9 sacks last year? I feel like he hasn't done anything. It's cardio for him. It's ridiculous. But enough about them. Like, I want to go into like the next steps for the last couple minutes, but next steps, got to get healthy with CD mainly and focus on finding key bright spots on the defense. So get healthy like Cooper, Bland, CD, and find the key bright spots on defense, which like I'm thinking is Ezaraku, that Clark got hurt as well. Clark, Osa, Solomon Thomas. It's literally just our D tackles and Ezaraku. They're the only people that I'm like hopeful for. Murray's been pretty good, or he was the last 2 weeks, but he didn't do much this week. Overshown hopefully should come back and be good. And then next, build chemistry with George and Dak. I want Dak to build chemistry with George, and then we re-sign him. And then we don't really have to worry about weapons that much. I would like a better wide receiver 3 than Tolbert. I don't like Tolbert. I don't like him in the run game. I don't really care for him in the pass game. He's never going to give you anything more than the catch if he does catch it. So yeah, build chemistry with George. Just use this as a way, because we're not a Super Bowl team. We're not a contender team. We're barely a playoff team at our best. So just use it to build chemistry. And then using the picks either on defensive players or to trade for one. I would prefer if we picked them, because I feel like this team is kind of can be on the younger side, and I want a younger defense. I would just prefer it. And like I feel like we can get some studs in where we are in the draft, but yeah, we need to just funnel resources that way. And then finally, just hope Clowney helps more than he actually should. I don't expect him to do much. Definitely feel like he'll be an improvement, though. But our final, getting into our actual needs, I would say right tackle, because Terrence Steele isn't it. He's our weakest link, clearly. And he's given us some sacks. And then strong safety, free safety, cornerback 2, cornerback 3, and edge. Like, we already know. So, that's it, guys. Hopefully next week's a bit better. Probably won't be, but, got to be hopeful. You never know with the Cowboys. So, thanks for watching.